Well, beautiful people, best damn nation. It is Wednesday, and you know what time it is. It is the best damn wrestling podcast. I am your humble host, Brian Renegade, and with me today we have some special guests of the best damn crew. First of all, this is an episode for the players. You know what I'm saying? We calling it out. We got your boys Pure Temptation in the building, making you hot sweat. Ladies, grab your towels. It's about to get moist in the room. You know what I'm saying? This is closest that you're going to get the chocolate down under. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you Dynamite Jackson and the one and only AC Devine. What's happening, my brothers?
Man, we good, man. How you feeling, bro?
Oh, man, I'm feeling good. I can't call it. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day in Zamunda. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got air in my lungs. You know what I mean? Wrestling on my brain. I'm good. What's going on with you guys? Let me go first to Mr. Dynamite Jackson. What's happening?
You know, I'm feeling good. Had a good day today. You know what I mean? Yeah, ready to give people what they want.
That boy pulled out that Barry White voice. He pulled out that Barry White, Jack. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Mr. AC, what's happening?
Brother, I mean, I'm doing good too, man. I don't know if you can tell. I got a little scratch on my face now. That was from old girl last night. You know,
Oh, okay. I thought one of them bum ass dudes in the ring done scratched you up. I was like, who done hurt the match tonight? Huh? Y'all messing up the money.
That's right, man. The money maker right here, bro.
Oh, man. It's good to have you fellas on, man. Mr. Everything will join us in a minute, man. But first, I want to get the people that are watching and the people that's going to watch this thing later and going to listen to this on iHeartRadio and Spotify and Pandora. I want them to get a little bit of information about each one of you guys and how did you guys come together as Pure Temptation. So, Dynamite Jackson, first question I got to ask both of y'all guys, man. And it's a question that I ask all the guests. But when did you fall in love with wrestling?
Oh, wow. That's a good question. I mean, I have the simplest answer of them all. I was put in front of it from as soon as I was born. You know, my dad was a big fan. So, I mean, from the moment I could see and speak and walk and talk, you know what I mean? Like, I've been put in front of a television, whether it be Raw, SmackDown, or even later when I found out about TNA, like it was the one constant in my life. Something that was always there for me. Like it was something that you know, kids always have, like, you know, you like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one day, you like the other thing another day, but wrestling was always like the one constant for me my whole life.
Oh man, that's beautiful, man. AC, my brother, when did you first fall in love with wrestling?
Man, I can remember like it was yesterday, bro. Oh, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. If I come out, I'll come back in. Don't worry about it. I'm still here.
Like I said, I can still remember it to this day, man. I was watching Rey Mysterio versus John Cena. It's where they had I think he faced The Miz and he beat The Miz, and then it was John Cena and Rey Mysterio later on that night on Monday Night Raw. And man, I think that was the moment they clicked with me. Like, I want to do this when I get older. Like, if I can make if they can make these people have this reaction, I want to do that same thing. And man, that was the moment for me, bro.
Man, you know, I always try to figure out where the path leads to wrestling, right? And I know that when you guys probably first started out, first of all, let's talk about your athletic backgrounds. Do you guys have athletic backgrounds? Let me go with Mr. Dynamite Jackson. I love that name, by the way. Dynamite. Go ahead.
the story behind that, but we can get to that another time.
Hey,
No, we
man.
get to the day. Don't waste time.
Background. I played basketball a little bit. In high school, I was on a football team. I was on second team. I was on second. I wasn't that good at football. Still don't know a lot about football, but
You was on the field though. You know what I'm saying? You at least warmed the bench. You know what I'm saying? You was on the school bus when they left the school. Yeah, that's all that matters.
Average like 3 miles per game. I ran a lot, but but what I really liked about football is that we were in the weight room a lot. You know, just lifting weights a lot, and I had the running back position, so I did a lot of squats, a lot of like leg things, stuff like that, and like having that experience with like all of my friends, and we're lifting weight, we're having fun. Like that was probably some of the best experience I had in high school was like doing the sports and staying, you know, active and, you know, things of that nature. Let's see, I played basketball a little bit more. Also during high school for the base team, Seymour Johnson base in Goldsboro. Played with those guys. I love that too. Still not very good. Those guys either, but you know, it was still fun. You know, this experience is, you know, the trials and tribulations we went through, you know, as a family as a whole, you know what I mean? That I really enjoyed that. That's as much as I got. I wish that I had did wrestling in high school. I feel like that would have helped a lot, you know, later, especially like now. But yeah, I never got. It was the singlets, man. I did not want to be in those singlets.
Yeah, you know, that's a hard decision. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to be in my drawers or do I want to be in the singlet? You know what I'm saying? Before you, that's a good question, and I'm gonna ask you guys later on. But because I had to think about, like, if I was a wrestler, would I be comfortable in my drawers or should I wear a singlet? You know what I'm saying? What goes into that decision of your ring gear? You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and ask that question. Go ahead. What goes into your ring gear, like when you decide what you want to wear?
I mean, I can draw the most money.
I can answer. I mean, he's got that Devine behind. I mean, it's no brainer that
that's right.
He accentuated. You know what I
mean? That's right.
Oh man,
what the ladies love it, man. So you got to wear it.
There you go. There you go. Hey, C, talk about some of your sports background if you have any, or your background period.
Yes, sir. So I had pediatric cancer when I was little. So I actually wasn't able to play sports as a kid. Not until high school is when I got into weightlifting and like I actually experienced being part of a team. And then I started training for wrestling at the end of my at the end of high school. So I was in junior and senior year when I first started wrestling training, and that right there just opened up everything for me, man. Because I was already about 10 years in remission when I started my wrestling training. So everything was good. I was healthy. I was able to take bumps, do all that, take the big risk that I wasn't able to, 10 years prior. Let's say if I wanted to play football or basketball. So I've always had, experience in the gym or lifting weights, whatever, but I wasn't able to fully play sports, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. And you have a very unique story, but it's a lot of people that are getting into wrestling now that share similar stories, not as far as, the cancer part, but as far as having illnesses, you know what I'm saying, and trying to overcome those illnesses. It's very inspiring. And I think that is stuff that you're doing right now. You're going to inspire those kids that grew up like you, and you know what I'm saying. They're going to see you on TV, man. They're like, man, that guy is so inspiring to me. You know what I'm saying? So keep on doing what you're doing, my brother.
For sure.
Yeah. I have to introduce another member of the Best Damn Crew. We call him Senor Fuego. Just looking at his profile pictures make me hungry. The one and only Chef Showtime. What's happening, Chef?
What's good? How you guys doing today?
We are great, man. We happy to be here, bro.
Oh, that's good.
Oh man, Chef always got a food question for us, man. Chef, you got a
Oh,
food question for the fellas?
Yeah. Before your matches, what's the favorite protein that you eat before your matches?
Mm, that's a rough one. I don't know.
I'm, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I don't eat that much before a match. If
Yeah.
if I do eat something, it's gonna be like a protein bar or a protein cookie, because I don't want to take a bump in the ring and stain my shorts. So
I get you.
Yeah, you don't want to boo boo boo. You don't want that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Got to keep that to a minimum. I'll probably have something in the morning or like something way earlier in the day, but
Right.
I don't know about like close to bell time. You know what I mean? Like
No.
that's dangerous territory. We been on.
I'm gonna ask the real question. Have either of you had bubble guts before a match?
Oh man,
Yes.
Could be.
Yes.
Oh man. Yeah, be like, hey man, just for this match, just don't hit me in my stomach. Everything else is fair
Bingo.
game. Just not my stomach, bro. If you're gonna fake, just put some give in it.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
man.
there's been definitely some air and some gas to let go after a body slam or two.
Woo.
That-
Yes.
From you or other people?
Yeah. Oh, so for me, I know for
Oh,
sure.
from you.
But thankfully,
Plenty of times.
it's only nitrous and gas and not anything else. Thankfully, so
I believe it, man. I know training can be rough. You slam somebody apart, be like that was the burritos from earlier on. Yeah, I know.
So you haven't pulled in the tire and peed on yourself on accident?
Say it again.
You haven't pulled in the tire and peed on yourself on accident?
Oh hell no.
no.
No, sir.
Oh man, yeah, that's why I couldn't be a wrestler, man. My gut's too bad. I can't do it. Yeah, so that would be one of my finishing moves. The long distance stink face.
Woo.
Oh man, hey, listen, we do some this one thing right where we ask wrestlers to come on the show. What's one move that you would not take, and what's a move that you love to give? Let me go with AC.
Brother, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not taking no Jerry Lawler power driver. It's because I'm so bottom heavy, right? So it's somebody may slip up and drop me on my damn neck the wrong way, and then I can't walk tomorrow. So I ain't gonna risk that, brother.
Yeah.
The one I love to give recently, I'm gonna say the Sky High because it's just so beautiful and pretty to pick him up and just drop him straight down. I like that. I like it a lot.
All right, was you a D'Lo Brown fan back in the day?
Yeah. And Unc Ali Steele helped train me, so I kind of got a little something from him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I dig that. Dynamite. What
Man.
move do you not want to take?
I can't say that there's one that because I've taken one that I don't want to take anymore a lot recently. And that's a German suplex. I've been dropped on my shoulders and back of my head and everywhere but where I want to be from a German. So I think I'm done taking that. Don't grab me from behind.
That's tough, man. Because now a German is considered one of those moves that are in a lot of people's arsenal, right? It's almost getting to like the headlock DDT kind of phase where everybody kind of does it. Now everybody don't do it right or pretty, but yeah, that's gonna be kind of hard for you to convince people like, hey man, I ain't taking no Germans of no kind.
We breaking that off. No. One I like to give. I gotta be honest. I'm a high flyer, so anything I can do, jumping off a rope, I love to do that. You know what I mean? But I like the frog splash, the shooting star press, the dazzling star press, if you will.
There you go.
Let's see. There might be some new things I pull out the arsenal soon. So y'all stay tuned for that. But But yeah, I think anything off the top rope. I love to fly. I love to fly.
Oh man, I love to hear that. Was it was it difficult for you when you first decided your style of wrestling? I know that you guys have been trained. Talk about your trainers and then you're transitioning into your style, right? So you said you were a high flyer, Mr. Jackson, and AC. I'm not sure what's your go-to style, but let's talk about that real quick. Let's start with AC. Talk about some of your training, right? And what's your go-to style?
For sure, man. When I first started training, I wasn't trained by high flyers, so I wasn't taught, how to jump off the top ropes or springboards or anything. That wasn't until later on in my training when I started going to different schools like Firestar and seeing these high flyers jump off the top ropes and stuff. So I do enjoy it. Now, am I going to use it in every match? Hell no. But I can do it though. That's the good thing, man. I can do a springboard. I can do, if I wanted to, I could do a 450 or a swanton. The one I do use often though is the moonsault. I do like to pull off the moonsault every now and then.
How did you get over your nerves, man, when you first took that first jump off the top rope?
It's almost like riding a roller coaster, honestly, because you're nervous when you're going up, but then when you come down, you're happy you did it, and that's almost the same feeling I got when I did my first swanton. I was like, that wasn't bad at all. I can do this more often.
Definitely see that. Mr. Jackson, talk about some of your training, man, and how did you get into your style of wrestling?
Man, I like but I picked up on a lot of things fast, and like I said,
yeah, very fast.
Watching wrestling, it prompted me to do things I probably wasn't supposed to be doing. Jumping up on trampoline with my family and friends, all my cousins, us wrestling each other, power bombing each other, flying off the. And like I said, a lot of those things I just learned just from doing that. Especially jumping on if I jump on a trampoline right now, I'll have the time of my life, just by myself.
Listen, if I jump on a trampoline right now, I'm breaking both my kneecaps. But go ahead.
And you said our trainers, my first trainer, Michael Devine, he saw me doing all these flips and everything, and man, yeah, he comes from a time where there wasn't a lot of that. It was fisticuffs, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
he telling me don't risk your life and don't hurt yourself, but look at me, still doing it. I appreciate.
He does anyways.
I love it. I found my style. I love to fly. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah. Talk about some of your some of the people that you watched growing up that influenced you. You know what I'm saying? Where when you started thinking about your character, you were like, hey, I'm gonna take a little bit of that and maybe a little bit of this. Talk about how you developed your character, Dynamite Jackson, and who Dynamite Jackson is.
Okay. From the off the rip, I gotta mention Eddie Guerrero. I was a bigger SmackDown fan, partially because my bedtime was 9:00 and I couldn't stay up on Monday, so I had to watch. It was on Friday night, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
watching SmackDown, I loved Eddie, I loved Ray, the high flying guys, Ultimo Dragon, guys like Shelton Benjamin. I love Shelton Benjamin, man. The quicker guys I really liked, I really appreciated. Even bigger guys. I love Keith Lee, a guy of his size, still doing the things that I could do. That's incredibly impressive to me. So I give guys like that tons of props. Yeah, definitely Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, 90s Shawn, I should say 90s Shawn, when he was
not late 2000s Shawn. Okay.
Both parts of the career are great, but I love the disrespectful in your face. I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want to do, Sean. You know what I mean? Definitely, I love the Eddie. I'm always come back to Eddie. Lying, cheating, and stealing. There was
Yeah.
always something in his match, whether it be one or all three, where he something from the lying, cheating, and stealing. Whether he lied, whether he cheated, whether he stole something from you. The chair on the mat, laying down. Like, he always made it interesting. So that was very entertaining for me. It's something I looked at a lot.
Yeah, 100%. AC, man, talk about some of your influences and who really influenced your character, AC.
Brother. The ones that really influenced my character from like an actual like gimmick standpoint would have to be like Paul Orndorff or Rick Rude, even a little bit of The Rock in there as well. But like actual in-ring stuff, I would have to say Randy Orton or Bret Hart and Goldust. I think those are the big three for me because those guys are tall. Those guys aren't super huge, but they're not super thin either. And that's the same build I got too. So the way they move in the ring, and that I just love all that. I love to combine all of that and make it into what I can do.
Is there a difference between your character and who you really are?
Not really, bro. I'm gonna be real with you because when I step through the curtain, that's just me turned up times 10.
Okay. Let me ask you guys a question, man. Do you enjoy being baby faces or do you like being a heel a little bit better? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
A lot of people that you guys mentioned are heels, so I think I'm gonna lean that way. But, do you guys enjoy being heels, or do you enjoy being baby faces? Let me ask. Go ahead, AC.
Brother, it's always fun being a heel. It's always fun to make the kids want to shake your hand and then you take it away. That's always fun, man. We always enjoyed being heels, even when we are booked to be heels. We get booed the first time they see us, but as we continue to go there, they start to love us and they start to cheer us. And it doesn't matter how bad we cheat. We can kill the person's mama in the ring. They don't care. They gonna love AC and Dynamite.
That's right. Oh man, Dynamite, man. What about you? Do you enjoy being a baby face, or do you enjoy being a heel just a little bit more?
I have to say, when we first started tagging, I enjoyed being a heel. I like doing both, but man, I'm a really shy person in real life. But when we come through that curtain and I get to talk trash to every person in a seat that came to come see, that's a good right there, man. That's a good feeling when you're screaming at them and they're screaming at you back, and they can't do anything but watch. That's the best part, because I'm gonna do what I love to do, and all you can do is talk and watch.
That's it. It's even better to flirt with a mama too. It's even better, bro.
You said to flirt with their mom.
Flirt with their mama, flirt with their girl, their sister, whoever they sit beside. We flirt with all of them, man.
Oh man, y'all playing with fire. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you want to really piss them off, go for the grandma. The grandma's piss them off anytime. They ain't playing with Big Mama. You know what I'm saying? They ain't playing with Big Mama. Listen, man, how did you guys end up becoming a tag team? You know what I'm saying? How did you guys end up linking up? I'm gonna let you go ahead and start the story off, AC, and Dynamite, you can finish it.
Oh man,
we cousins, man. So we started trading together. I already have like a year in advance on Dynamite. Yeah, that's about right. About a year. Dynamite came along because of Chili Willy. Chili Willy is a big mentor and friend of both of ours.
Yeah, shout out to Chili Willy.
Yeah, man. Chili Willy introduced Dynamite to let's see, Dan Wright and Michael Devine, head trainers at the Fracture Factory, back when we started training. So we didn't know how well our chemistry would be until we actually started wrestling each other. And then it finally clicked once Dynamite had his first match. We can actually be a good tag team.
Oh man.
Talk about that chemistry, man. When did it click for you? You know what I'm saying? I know when you were like, hey man, this guy can really go. I wonder if he can really have my back in the ring. When did it really click for you?
Like you said, we were training together under Dan Wright, Michael Devine. There was a lot of
Nemesis too.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of guys that like came to the school and left the factory. But us two, we stayed. And
yeah.
And like you said, we were wrestling each other every day, every week. And it was like a practice match or show that was going on at the Firestar School.
Mm-hmm.
And had a match against Case and Kane.
Yeah.
And Michael Devine, he gave me his black cowboy hat. I don't know if I have it in here, but he gave me a black cowboy hat. And I don't know what was in the hat. I don't know what possessed me. But
it's like the mask. You put it on.
Yeah.
I put the hat and I make my entrance, and it's like it was like a whole different person. Prior to this, I hadn't done any heel work, so Michael and AC were watching me, but from behind the curtain. And we get into this match, and I vividly remember exactly what I gave him something, and he's on the ground. I put my foot over him to pin him, and I flex, and I look up, and I see Michael and AC are like coming out the side of the curtain, like yeah, that's good.
He gets it. Yeah.
And we go through the match and we finish, and I pin him, and then right after that, the Devine Dynasty was born.
Boom.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that, man.
Oh man, that's awesome. Talk about some of your. Go ahead.
The chemistry part. I think a lot of that came from, like you said, us working out and training together almost every day. But when you can get in the ring and not call a thing and just go, that's like really true chemistry where you can read that person's body language and it just flows together. That's really how we knew we had chemistry with each other.
I can definitely see that. Talk about longevity, right? What are some of your goals that you guys would like to accomplish one day? I mean, you guys make a dynamic tag team, so I can definitely see some belts on you guys in the future. But yeah, talk about some of your aspirations as a wrestler.
Of course, we want to get that contract, brother. I'm be real with you. It doesn't matter if it's AEW, it doesn't matter if it's TNA, NWA, WWE, NXT. Just a contract for me is my goal. But ultimately, the goal for me is definitely to be with the WWE, of course. But if I got a call tomorrow from TNA and they said they wanted me, brother, I'm going. I'm not gonna say no. You know what I'm saying? But definitely some tag team goal for me. Because me and Dynamite have yet to win a tag team championship. We've won tag team tournaments, but no tag team championship just yet. Yeah.
I don't know what it is about this show, and you can believe whatever you want to. But after a lot of people come and do this show, they end up winning gold right out. So I see it coming in the future. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it's magical or nothing, but I'm just saying, y'all, I believe in you guys, man. Y'all got the juice. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, man. You know.
Yeah. Same question, Mr. Dynamite.
Can you say it one more time? What was the question?
I think a better question, man, is
Okay.
what do you see yourself in your career, right? What do you want to accomplish in your career?
Um, above all, I want my life to be wrestling. So I
Mm-hmm.
wherever it may be. I mean, obviously at the top is WWE. Like that is the cream of the crop right there. You know, so
Right.
that's where I would like to be. Uh, but if like AC said, if there's offers coming from somewhere else to give us contracts, and hey, who are we're not going to turn that down.
Yeah.
But I'll
Right.
the goal for me is I want all my I want my whole income. I want all my income to come from wrestling, whether that be I have a contract in WWE or I'm getting booked on bigger shows, whatever it may be. I would like to make a living in the wrestling business. Um, yeah, point blank, simple. It's
Mm-hmm.
just, I want.
Point blank, period. I think
Same.
that you guys are in a really good market. The North Carolina market, for historically speaking, has always been huge in wrestling, man. And you see some of the bigger companies come to the North Carolina venues,
Right.
and they usually sell out. They get a great crowd, great audience. I know Charlotte, Greensboro, and Raleigh have really great crowds, man.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Talk about being a wrestler from North Carolina. What kind of boundaries and obstacles do you guys see? And talk about some of the benefits that you guys have for being a wrestler or an artist from North Carolina. Let me go with Mr. Jackson.
I think, and I could be wrong, but I think we all have the same obstacles. We're just trying to be seen, and there's too many of us to be seen, I guess. So
Mm-hmm.
that just goes for everybody. But I think the advantage that we have, like you said, there's like a big market for wrestling. So if you want to be seen, it's not as hard as you think. You just gotta find that market. Find find a need, fill the need. You know what I mean? So um yeah. Just it's there's a lot, like I said, North Carolina's wrestling is the place for wrestling. So I mean, this is all it's places everywhere for you.
Yeah, you're right. I got a better question. AC, man, and I want to, I always ask about families, right? How did you guys as family feel when you said that, hey, this is what I want to do full time? This is what I want to make money at. This is how I want to feed my future babies. What did your family say when you said that you wanted to be a professional wrestler?
Man, my family was 100% with it. They knew I was a lifelong fan. They knew I wanted to do this ever since I was little. So they said, "We're with you. Just take the ball and go with it."
Oh, man. See, that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Family come together like that. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Jackson, what did your people say when you said, hey, mama, daddy, cousins, and y'all, I want to be a wrestler? What they say?
Uh, I said that all my life I've been in front of wrestling. Love wrestling ever since I came out the womb. There was I was attending Wayne Community College here in Goldsboro, and um, it was just right as the pandemic hit. So everything that went, I had online classes, couldn't go to the school. I'm a in-person learner, like I'm a hands-on learner. So like as long as I'm in a classroom and I can see the teacher and everything, like I'm good, I'm perfect. But when everything went online, it was a little bit harder to focus. I just couldn't focus on it like how I wanted to. So went on this car ride with my dad, and he asked me a question. He was like, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "I want to be a pro wrestler." And like it was like I don't know what happened. It was like some chemicals mixed, and something exploded, but his eyes lit up because, like I said, he's a big fan. He put me in front of it, so when he heard me say that, it was like wow, like I could see, I can feel the pride that he had, and then like I said earlier, he knew Chili Willy. Chili Willy led me to Dan Wright. Boom.
Boom. I like that. Chef Showtime, you got a question for the fellas?
Hey, what is your dream match, tag team match, from present or past?
Tag team?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Hardy Boys, for me. The Hardy Boys for me. There's a few. So like the Hardy Boys for sure, either today or from the past. The past would be dope as hell. Or in FTR for today. And then if I had to choose an 80s tag team, it's definitely going to be the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette.
Okay. All right. But yeah, hey, listen, this is what I will say. For all the youngsters out there, these fellas know what they talking about. They know wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that y'all ain't nobody but Roman Reigns and them. But y'all digging back in the crates. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Mr. Jackson, who are your dream opponents?
Oh man, I mean, gotta go Hardys. I mean, those are
Come on, man.
That's an easy PR. Man, this is a crazy one. It's out there, but world's greatest tag team or Team Angles. Shelton Benjamin.
Okay. Now, hold up. Ain't you the one that said you don't like to be suplexed? You the one.
I never said they were gonna suplex me. I know when it's coming now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be coming all damn match. They gonna throw you.
And since you said that, I was gonna say the odd pairing of Angle and Benoit, but now that you said, I know they throw Germans. Actually, I think I'm gonna take that one back, and I'll stick.
Hey man, I got to call you on that. And I was like, man, you don't say you don't want to take Germans and pick the two people other than Brock Lesnar that's gonna throw your ass around. Come on now.
Yeah. I'm through with those for a while.
Oh yeah. Oh man, we got some questions from the Best Damn Nation. Y'all gonna be in Bradley tomorrow?
We will. We have. Hear us out, man. Here we go, Brian. We got a tag team championship match tomorrow night. So you said that the tag titles might be in our future. You never know.
Hey, the next time I see y'all gonna be wearing gold. Trust and believe. You know what I'm saying? Trust and believe that. I don't care who your opponent is tomorrow. And ass whooping is in your future. Hold on to them belts. I'll some tight sleep with them because y'all losing them shits tomorrow. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Oh man, listen. This man in a dark alley on a dark night can either save your life or whoop your ass. He is the green-eyed bandit.
Oh man.
He's your mama's favorite wrestler. And he can whoop, daddy ass. Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Speaking of whooping daddy's asses, ask AC Devine to ask his daddy how many times I done whooped his ass. That's right, Michael Devine. I done put them beaters on him. That's right. I beat up gorillas. Now, what's going on, fellas? What up?
Hold up. You may have beat him up, but you ain't beat me up like that, man. Come on. Now.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Do we need to go back to Nashville? You want to go back to Nashville? You don't want to go back to Nashville, dude.
Lord.
I don't think I remember as I had you in a suplex walking around the ring the whole time. So that's all I know.
Yo, I'm happy to have you guys here with us. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I've been listening in the background. Sorry for my lateness, but work things, man. But
CPT, brother.
huh?
CPT.
Man, no, not even CPT, bro. It's just WPT, working people
Oh,
time.
Working people
Look,
time.
you gotta get these kids home from school because their parents don't want to pick their little badasses up. So Mr. Everything had to go out there and be Mr. Everything for all the little kids out there. So all them daddies out there, yo, if you ain't gonna pick your kids up, Mr. Everything gonna pick them up. He gonna take them home. And he gonna take them home to their mamas.
ooh.
How you feel about that? Hmm?
Daddy
How you feel
daycare
about
over here. Hold on.
it?
Hey, fellas, we got another question from the best damn crew, man. Hey, Dynamite and AC. Question: did you watch WWE in the ruthless aggression era?
Definitely. That's where I grew up in. That's definitely like, oh man, that's where my guys are. That's where my favorite wrestlers are.
Yeah. I know that you guys mentioned the Hardy Boys and DX and Shawn Michaels, man.
Mm-hmm.
Question. We got something that we're gonna try, right? Pick this or pick that, right?
Oh,
So we're gonna pick two people, and you have to say if you would beat them, and then how.
beat them or what?
It's up to you. You got to dig in your arsenal. You know what I'm saying? So let me start with Chef. Chef, pick a wrestler, any wrestler.
Big E.
Big E. Oh man, AC Devine. Are you beating Big E's ass, and how?
The quick answer is yes, brother. And how am I going to do it? I would take the size 18 and put it upside his head. And he going to be sleeping all night.
Oh man, he go here with the shit. All right, Dynamite,
Ooh.
Mr. Everything. Who is his opponent? Give me a wrestler, any wrestler. How would you beat this wrestler?
Big Show.
Ooh.
Damn.
Why hit me against the biggest guy?
Ever.
Are you whooping Big Show's ass, and how?
You know what? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes because I'm faster than him, and he's only got one good hip. He's only got one good hip. I got two good hips.
Man.
Come
Damn.
on. Once I start hitting the ropes, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Catch me?
I think you do all.
He might.
Talk to him. Let him know. Let him know.
He's got to match the speed first.
Mm.
Yeah, you right.
I'm gonna tag and run.
Tag and run. I got one for you. The best damn nation is digging in.
Uh-oh.
Kali, the great Kali. I'm gonna go with AC Divine as you winning that match.
Thank God that wasn't me.
And how?
Brother, I'm gonna say the same thing like that. He got to catch me first. He can barely walk it like it is right now. I take out one leg, he going down. 1, 2, 3. It's a wrap.
Oh man, it's a wrap. I got one for you. He exiled right now, but Brock Lesnar. Dynamite Jackson, you just got the belt. You know how WWE do. As soon as you get the belt, they bring Brock Lesnar ass out there. Is you winning against Brock? You already don't like taking suplexes. Is you going to Suplex City, or is you whooping Brock Lesnar ass?
Well, if this is WWE, then you already know what's going down. I'm not winning. He coming out there to take what's mine, and there's nothing. There ain't nothing I can do about that. I'll take that L. I'll take that L.
You take that L on the chin.
I have to.
And that suplex.
Say no to Brock.
Yeah, the Brock. Yeah.
I'm right. I live to fight another day.
Brock is the Black King Slayer, Jack. Mr. Everything, you got some questions for our guest.
Yeah, I got some questions for him. So, uh, working around the independents today, what do you guys see yourself in the next 5 years? Like, what is your 5 year plan in terms of professional wrestling? Are you guys going to be like the top tier tag team in the next 5 years, or are you guys looking to be signed? And if you want to be signed, which company would you rather be signed by?
Mm, definitely in the next 5 years. I mean, it's. I definitely want to be signed. If that doesn't happen, I mean, you already know me and AC going to be the top tag team around here. We're going to be top tag team on the entire East Coast. Uh,
States.
if there are coming out our door, I am a big fan of the X division. My dream match is to participate in the Ultimate X. So, I mean, that says enough of where it is. I would love to go to TNA. The X division was something I look up to when I was watching wrestling. AJ Styles, Kazarian, Daniels, Samoa Joe. I mean, those the X division for me. To TNA. I would love to be in TNA the next 5 years.
TNA got a hell of a roster, man, and I think that you guys definitely have a look and a style that would fit with the TNA. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you guys can do really well there if signed. Same question to you, AC Devine.
Yes, sir. Dynamite. I don't know if TNA will be around for another 5 years. The more's gone, brother. The more's gone. but yeah, bro. In the next 5 years, we already know we're gonna be the top tag team, not only on the East Coast but in the whole U.S. Okay. If I had the opportunity to choose where to go, it's definitely got to be WWE for sure, because that's the dream. That's the end all be all.
That's where the stars are made right there. That's where the big boys play.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
I ain't going over.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I didn't know what they were. All right, so.
All right, so real quick, before you move on, real quick. Now, you guys are talking a really big game about being the top tag team in the East Coast, West Coast, and all around the U.S. Now, what if, and this is not even a big if, because it's possible that it would happen. What if you step in the ring and you look across from one turnbuckle to the other, and your opponents is Caprice Coleman and Victor Andrews, ages everything? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Beat him.
You said beat him?
Going to be the best tag.
Look, this ain't the color purple. Okay, you ain't going. What you ain't gonna do is sit there and say, beat him. No, what's wrong with you?
You know how to beat me? Yeah.
That's like how we said about the inventory. You're in our way, and if you're in our way, don't go through you. And it's as simple as that. Victor, ain't no hard feelings. It's just straight business, and the business you will get. So I'm sorry, but that's just how it's got to be.
Hold on 1 second.
We got a little something for that.
We got a little something for that ass. Let's go ahead and get this done now. We got something for that ass. Let's go ahead and do this, Brian.
All right. Hey, we pulling double duty today. Mr. Everything, somehow, some reason, he got a beef with every wrestler that come on this show. I don't know what it is. He just angry. Wake up angry and choose violence in the morning. Fellas, I want you to cut the most scathing promo that you can against Mr. Everything. Beautiful people in Best Damn Nation, we going to promo school.
Oh.
And you, John Turkins, can go first.
Oh,
Oh,
Jive Turkeys. He went back to the 70s. Who wanted to go first?
oh,
Dynamite, you start. Give me the hot tag.
okay. What was it? Victor Andrews and Caprice Coleman. Ageless everything. I like that actually. What's not gonna happen is you're not gonna invite us onto this show and tell us that you're gonna beat us. Look. We are pure temptation. Okay? Don't be tempted by all the glitters and the glamour. Because what we will do is we're gonna step in that ring and we're gonna handle business every single time. Okay? Whether you're ageless, whether you're Mr. Everything, we coming for everything. Okay? We coming for everything. We coming for everything that we deserve. We coming for everything that we want. Okay? Those tag titles everywhere. We getting gold everywhere. This is only the beginning. Okay? AC, heat them up. Turn the AC off.
Come on, cuz. Appreciate you. Mr. Everything, Caprice Coleman, you got enough balls to step in the ring with pure temptation. That's cool, man. That's wonderful and everything. Now let's break it down a little bit. We haven't had the opportunities yet that you two have. Correct? Now, you want us to go out and cut the most scathing promo. Isn't that right, Brian?
Scathing, yeah.
Scathing. Okay, cool. That's fine with me. All right, so we gonna put the beating on Mr. Everything. We're gonna put the beating on Caprice Coleman. All right, and it's just they've had so many opportunities, but they aren't still there just yet. Am I correct? NXT, AEW, ROH, but he's here. Why is that? Oh, okay, that's cool. Is it because he doesn't have everything? I don't know, but just know, Victor. Just know that if you step in the ring with pure temptation, AC Devine and Dynamite Jackson, you're gonna wish you didn't, brother. Because tempting ain't easy.
Peace.
Double pop the cup. Tempting ain't easy. Oh man, Mr. Everything. They done lit the room on fire, put some extra gasoline on that bitch, and threw a grenade in that hole. Mr. Everything, what you got to say against pure temptation?
Listen here, you two coming here on my show, running your mouth. AC, you look like Chocolate Thunder over there, and Dynamite, you look like the token black boy in every cartoon ever devised. I don't know if you guys want to be the Divine Dynasty, Pure Temptations, The Temptations, the Five Heartbeats. I tell you what, you step in the ring with myself and Caprice Coleman, we got 5 heartbeats for you. 5 fingers rolled up into one fist. I'll punch Dynamite in his mouth. I'll kick AC in the back of his head. I'll turn AC from brown to black. I'll turn Dynamite into TNT and turn him from TNT to a little firecracker. The two of you are just not ready. I've seen you in the ring. I've seen you in training. You two are just not ready. Because one thing we can always say about myself and Caprice Coleman, we are ageless. We are capable of doing everything. We don't stop. We don't diminish. We don't age. We don't quit. So what are the two of you going to do when you step in a ring with 2 men that's probably been here for thousands and thousands of years? That'll step in the ring with the two of you and send you home packing, crying, and asking your mamas, why, oh why, did you not tell me about Mr. Everything and Caprice Coleman? Boom.
Ooh,
I hear a lot
we
of,
bring
I
him
hear a
up.
lot of this, Brian. I hear a lot of this, Brian. I don't know.
Oh man, that was great. Oh man, great promos from all you guys. Listen, I would love to see you for Gentlemen in the Ring, man. I think that it would be absolutely great, man. And I know y'all would tear down the damn house. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Sure.
That's a dream match for sure. If somebody can book that, that's the
Yeah,
main event, bro.
we can make something happen. You know what I mean? We got some pool around this place.
Hey,
It's just a little- oh man. Mr. Everything. You got another question for you fellas?
Yes. And I'm sure I already know what the answer is going to be. But out of all the training you guys have done, what has been the most difficult uh, for you in terms of training?
training with you or just training in general?
Look,
Training in general, but he want to hear his name. So go ahead.
training. I'm talking about training in general. I'm talking about training in general. I know training with me is not for the weak of heart. Okay, I understand it. I've gotten that. I've seen the Facebook posts and all the Twitters and everything like that. I get it. Okay, I won't apologize for none of it. Just tell me what in general has been the most difficult for you.
I'm not gonna lie. We did this. What it was? It was like a performance center cardio drill at Firestar sometime last year, or like late 2022, and it was the most dreadful damn cardio drill I've ever done because Kozin had both rings set up. You had to run the ropes in one ring, switch over, go to the next ring, run the ropes in that ring. You had to do jumping jacks on the outside. There were squats, there were jump squats, there were push-ups. I mean, it was everything you could imagine for cardio, up and overs, in the ring, out the ring. That was probably like the worst hour and a half of my life, just because it was just straight cardio for the whole entire session.
I'm tired just listening to it. Jesus Christ.
Right. And one ring was an 18 by 18, the other one was a 16 by 16. So you got the short distance in one, and you get the long distance in the other ring. So it was rough.
That's crazy.
Man, I can't say I've been through the same intensive training that AC's had. Oh man, I think I'm gonna have to say just being in the harsh conditions at the Fracture Factory. And we've been there when the extreme heat and the blistering cold.
Mm-hmm.
Hard
ass ring.
Oh yeah, hard ring. I mean, you know, there's probably nothing else that compares. I mean, because we come out of there and we're like, man, everything else feels like we're falling on clouds because of the completely the harsh conditions that we've been in. I mean, we in the heat in the cold. I mean, we can wrestle about anywhere just off of that alone. Mm-hmm. So I would have to say just being in those weather conditions training, that's it for me.
Oh, man,
now I'm not gonna lie. When I first started training, and I got my first pair of boots, and I was training with Vic. The first boots I got, the soles on the bottom was about this damn thick. Right. Brother, and
yeah,
this man had me, bro. Yes, he had me in doing them mountain climbers, and rolling, doing more mountain climbers, push-ups, rolling, doing some more mountain climbers. And brother, I had about extra 5 pounds on each foot. And man, I was dying in that damn ring.
Hey, but look where you at now. Look where you at now.
Right, you're right. You're right.
Okay, all right, okay. Just making sure. Just making sure.
He had them purple rain boots on, and he got to take them off. He was like, "Nah, we can't wear the Prince boots, man. I gotta have some thinner soles." Oh man. Let's get a little bit into your personal lives real quick, because I'm pretty sure some females are watching this and they are intrigued. Are you guys actively dating, and how is dating and telling somebody that you are a wrestler? You know what I'm saying? How is that
Well,
perceived?
see, brother, if the A and AC stands for Andrew. So if Andrew is dating, no, that don't mean AC is dating. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got what you mean. We here. You ain't got to say nothing else. I got you.
you
We
know,
here.
you know.
I
But
did what you said.
you know, that's got to be one of the first things you bring up if you are a wrestler and you do start dating. That's got to be one of the first things you bring up because they have to know up front that this shit comes first, and not you. Wrestling comes first. So I'm gonna spend all my time doing this, and then I'll make time for you. And if you're not cool with that, we on to the next.
Oh boy, you keep it pimping, don't you?
I mean,
that's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You accept it or not. That is. Oh man. Mr. Dynamite. What
Oh
about
man,
you, my brother?
I've got to say, man, Dynamite Jackson is a ladies' man, but
Mhm.
there is one lady for this man. Shout
Ooh.
out to my woman, Izzy. I love her.
Speak on it.
You know, she honestly, when it was brought up, she immediately turned into my biggest fan. She's been to every single show. If she misses one, she's upset. She's got a little brother. He is obsessed with me now. if she's not number one, then he is. And her whole family thinks I'm a celebrity. I love it. They love what I do too. It's not as you know, like, oh no, like let's do no, like she's like, oh, do you have shows? Like I want to go, like, you know, like it's like it's very much she's into it, you know what I mean? Like she loves everything about it. I keep like everything like away from her, so like when it happens, she's like surprised just like everybody else.
But listen, both of you guys mentioned something, and it's something that I'm not overlooking. You guys both have some type of support system that's helping you out through this journey, man. Talk about how important it is to have people in your corner while you're trying to pursue your dreams in wrestling.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna give some props to AC too, because he's part of it too. I don't know where I'd be in this business if it weren't for AC, if it weren't for my girlfriend, if it wasn't for my family, and if I'm missing anyone else that's helped me on this journey. I appreciate all of y'all. I really do. And like I said, I don't know where I'd be if it weren't for people that I've mentioned.
Yeah. What about you, AC?
Same for me, bro. The biggest props to Dynamite as well, man. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here either. But a lot of the support really comes through wrestling. A lot of the people I'm really close with, Dynamite, Blade Brown, Nemesis for sure. He's definitely a big supporter of both of us. Pops, Michael Devine. If I'm forgetting anybody, my apologies. But just a lot of support really comes through wrestling. But you also have to be your biggest supporter yourself. I think that's one of my big things, is just motivating myself to do it, because I've always wanted to do this. And one of the things, Tim, the Infinite Man, he told me, he said this the last week at training. He said, you've always wanted to do this, so why are you scared to do it now? He said, you're living your dream. He said, go do it.
Big shout.
Bro, that shit right there, bro. Just fucking do it. Because I was talking to him about our big match on the 22nd on the infantry, and I was nervous. I was like, man, this is my first time. This is our first time wrestling a big tag team. And he said, "AC, you know what to do. You can wrestle. You know how to wrestle. Just do it. Don't be scared."
Yeah.
And that
you find out so much about yourself when you have challenges like that, and once you face your fears, it kind of melts, and it's like, all right, you can be scared, but so what? Still do it. You know what I'm saying? And you still have to show people who you are. You know what I'm saying? We got another question from the Best Damn Nation. She is on fire today. I like her. There it is. What suggestions do you guys have for up and coming stars? What advice would you give somebody that's up and coming, that's trying to get into wrestling, that's trying to get into the wrestling business itself? What advice? Let me go to the OG first, Mr. Everything. What advice would you give newcomers that are trying to get into the wrestling game?
Oh, y'all already know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let AC and Dynamite answer the question for me. What advice would I give newcomers trying to get into the wrestling game? What would I say?
Mm.
All right, come on, y'all know me. What would I say?
Oh man, AC, you want to take this one?
Look at me, the hot tag, brother. Vic would say trade with me, and you won't want to do it no more. I'm playing.
I hate you. my advice would always be cardio from the top, from the beginning. You always want to start with good cardio because wrestling will tire you out. If you are not prepared for a professional wrestling match, you will quit. Let's totally be honest. You will quit, and you wouldn't want to do it again. Or you'll go somewhere where they're not going to train you as hard, and then you'll be a trash bag wrestler, and then you get in the ring with somebody like AC Devine and Dynamite Jackson, and then you're gonna be wondering what the hell you done with the wrestling with the half of your life because you in there about to throw up and you're all gassed out, and they just looking at you like, come on, get your ass up. So cardio first before you start doing anything. Get some cardio first. Learn the basics. Perfect the basics. As long as you can perfect one thing, you don't have to worry about looking crazy. I'd rather learn one thing 1,000 times than try to do 1,000 things one time.
Yeah, that's great advice from Mr. Everything, man. Just don't train with him because you'll quit. That's what the advice I got for that whole thing. Just don't train with me. If you're gonna either get hard as a rock or you're gonna be soft like a noodle. So either way, you know what I'm saying? That's it. It's fight or flight, man. Real quick, guys, I've been wanting to talk about this. Can we talk wrestling real quick? Do you guys mind if we talk wrestling real quick? I'm not sure if you guys have seen what has transpired over the last 2 weekends, but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is back in WWE. I can honestly say that I've been influenced, and I can tell that you guys have definitely been influenced by The Rock. But he had a confrontation with Cody Rhodes at the presser, where Cody Rhodes said some things to Roman Reigns and The Rock, and he pointed at The Rock and said, if your grandfather, Peter Maivia, were here, he will be ashamed of you. And then The Rock proceeded to say, well, look, if you're talking about his family, you're talking about my family. And then he looked at Cody Rhodes in his face, and then slapped the Sonic and Mario coins out his ass. That's what I'm saying. The slap was so good that Power Slap even said, hey, do you want to sign up? I want to ask you a question. Have you guys ever been slapped? Like just slapped. And then if you were slapped, what would transpire? Let me ask AC, have you ever been slapped inside or outside the ring?
Inside the ring multiple times by Michael Devine. If you ever trained, if he ever trained you, you were slapped multiple times by this man. It doesn't matter if it was good or bad, or you were just in the ring working. You got slapped. Right, Dynamite?
You just had to take that, huh? Take that, like this. Take that. Dynamite, you ever been slapped? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I've been slapped multiple times, inside, outside. It don't even matter. Man, I could probably count the times I've been slapped in the ring better than I can count the times I've been slapped outside of the ring. I had a match with Rob Killjoy, and Oh man, I could. He wanted to wear me out. We ran for like the first 5 minutes of the match, just running the ropes, just being goofy. And he stops me and he slaps me right across the face. And man, that was probably the most powerful slap I've ever taken ever. Especially being almost out of breath and almost dying. Getting the slap taste out of my mouth was not pleasant after all that.
Oh man, what did the five fingers say to the face? Well, listen. I thought that moment really set up some things, and it really turned Dwayne the Rock Johnson into a heel of sorts, man, because of the fans' interaction and reaction to him, to the point where he even came out in old school Rock's garb. You know what I'm saying? He had the Versace shirts. He bought that thing out. You know what I'm saying? Had fresh baby oil on his chest. You know what I'm saying? With the glasses. And he tried to address the crowd, man, and cut a really strong promo on the fans, you know, calling them fat. He even told one of the fans he was going to slap the herpes off his lip. I thought that was interesting. I want to get your thoughts, man. You guys like being heels. What do you think about heel Rock or bloodline Rock? Let me go, Mr. Jackson.
Oh man. I at first when The Rock had came back, I was not the biggest fan of.
You were the Cardi Crybaby.
Yes, yes, he was.
Not necessarily. It was more of like it was like why, you know. But now that everything that's transpired, I see why. You know, it's worked out now. Rock as a heel, aligning himself with the bloodline makes sense. That's family, you know. Family in most cases comes before everything else. But yeah, I like it. It was like going in a time machine. Like I didn't get to catch SmackDown, but I saw clips where he said he slapped the herpes off the guy's face and
Yeah.
like going in a time machine. Like you went back and like saw like Rock just talking trash like how he used to.
Yeah. AC, man, what do you think about Hollywood heel bloodline Rock?
Brother, the promo that The Rock did, was he lying? I mean, did he say anything untruthful? Nah, it's all the
No.
truth. People can't take the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a lot of the people was like Dynamite. They was like, I'm not watching WrestleMania if it's Rock versus Roman. You know, but stuff happens. It's gonna be Cody versus Roman. It's gonna be alright. But a lot of my inspiration for, and I get like me and Dynamite get compared a lot to The Rock and Kevin Hart. Me being The Rock, him being Kevin Hart. Just because of the size difference. And I get told a lot of like Young Rocky a lot as well. So
You do give me Young Rock vibes.
a lot of inspiration comes from that man. So seeing him back on SmackDown, back on the Bloodline, I love to see it, man. Even though it looks like a Triple H 2K24 universe mode when he's out there with everybody, but you know it's cool, man.
Let me ask you guys a question, man, because the Bloodline was the hottest thing smoking for a while, and it was probably because of the storyline that the Bloodline had. You know what I'm saying? Would you guys ever extend an invitation for a new member of Pure Temptation to be able to start a faction? Is that something that you guys have even thought about doing? Let me ask that question to the person who looks the most unsure. Dynamite Jackson.
AC, we've had even before,
oh my god,
we've had and plenty of people trying to eat at the table, if you will. People trying to just join in or trying to come in and try to just, but no, that was family. This still is family. Pure Temptation still is family. But you know, you can't just walk into someone's family. You can't just walk into someone's home and call it your own. You know what I mean? Like this was something that we built something that this is our baby almost. You know,
Exactly.
we can't just let everyone get a piece. We can't let everyone get a piece. But yeah, there's been multiple times where people have tried to add themselves, but we've never went out of our way to try to bring anyone in.
100%. Man, you don't walk into somebody's house uninvited and sit at the table and try and eat. You don't do that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all, man? You don't do that. Now, like Dynamite said, this is family. So if we wanted somebody to join, they would need to be like
Family.
I'm not gonna lie, we thought about, doing a separate faction with Mr. Everything. Maybe calling it the role models. Just maybe. Just maybe. See, because Vic already acts like a light skin, so he can join the other two light skins. We can be the role models.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? It's the green eyes, man. It's the green eyes.
That's right, bro. That's right, man.
Huh? Yeah, man. Hey, listen, fellas. This is great. This has been a great interview, man. We want to really appreciate both of you guys for being here. You guys are poised to do some great things in the future. You're both talented, bright young men, and I can't wait to see what you guys do on the bigger stage when the opportunity presents itself. I know you're going to kill it. Your match that you're about to have, I ain't even worried about that. Y'all about to put boots to asses and smack some faces and kiss some mamas afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So I dig it. We have this thing that we do each and every show. It's a way for us to give a little bit of motivation, a way for us to give some inspiration to people that watch us and pay attention to what we got going on. We call this the final word. So I'm going to get the OG to start this thing off. The green-eyed bandit, Mr. Everything. Do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
Yes, I do have a final word for the beautiful people. My final word for today is AC Devine and Dynamite Jackson is going to get their ass kicked by the ages everything. That's my final word for the beautiful people. No, my real final word. Don't speak ill about someone if you're not willing to look in the mirror at your own reflection. And what I mean by that, a lot of people want to walk around and they want to talk bad about someone else, and they're not even willing to even sit down and look at their own situation, their own self, their own what's the word I'm looking for? Their own downfalls, their own flaws. So before you speak ill will of someone else, look at yourself in the mirror and make sure that you're completely together. That is my final word for the best damn nation.
Oh, man. That was a great final word from the one and only Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews. Chef, Showtime, do you have a final word for your beautiful subjects?
Don't drink spoiled milk.
That's a good one. You're going to get the squirts. That is the final word from your boy, Chef Showtime. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Oh, man. Let me go to the man whose hair looks like a crown, Dynamite Jackson. Do you have a final word for your beautiful subjects?
Keep going. No matter what it is, if you're another wrestler, whatever you're doing, you got a job. You're trying to hire up in a job. Somewhere in life, just keep going. Nobody's gonna believe in you unless you don't believe in yourself. So just keep going. Just keep following that dream, man.
There you go. Oh man, just keep following your dreams. That was a final word from the one and only Dynamite Diamond Jackson. I don't know where the diamond come from. It sounded good. Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe add that on for Dynamite Diamond Jackson. That sounds like a heel character to me, Jack.
hey, I know a guy about some diamonds.
I think
Oh
his
man,
name
see, there you go.
Black Diamond.
Yeah.
Oh man. AC Devine, do you have a final word for your beautiful subjects?
Of course, Brian. Of course, Brian. You see, you can't wait until the time is perfect to accomplish what you've always wanted to do. There is never going to be a perfect time where everything is lined up perfectly, waiting for you to accomplish your dreams. If you want to do it, just go out and do it. Doesn't matter how you do it, just do it. Because all you have right now is all you need.
There you go. All you have is all you need. Mic drop from the one and only AC Devine. Fellas, man, y'all dropped some juice tonight, man. I guess I got to say something. My final word for the beautiful people: the healthiest response to life is joy. The healthiest response to life is joy, and it's all attitude. The way you think about something, the way that you approach something. If you approach things with joy in your heart and good intentions, then the universe reciprocates that. You know what I'm saying? Have joy in your heart when you wake up, and that reflects and gives to your partners. Have joy in your life so that your family can appreciate the person that you are and want to be around you and want to receive your energy. You know what I'm saying? So the healthiest response in life is joy. Have the attitude of joy, have the attitude of happiness, and it will reflect in your personal life. That is a final word from your boy, Brian Renegade. I'll be preaching sometimes. I'll be preaching.
That's right, Brian. That's right, Brian. See, if me and Dynamite steal your girl, just be happy about it, right?
Just be happy about it.
Just be happy
It could have
about
been
it.
somebody else.
We
You
did
know
you.
what I'm saying?
It wasn't for you anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She was us. Come on, man.
She was for the streets anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Your favorite. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Fellas, man, it was a great show. Let the beautiful people know what you got going on and where can they find you. Let me go to the one and only Diamond. I'm changing your name. The one and only Dynamite Diamond Jackson.
Hey, I'm at that. Let's see. We
The
got
3D Dazzling Dynamite Diamond. Oh.
Yeah, Dynamite Diamond. There you go.
let's see. I got my Instagram, Dynamite Jackson. Got Facebook, Damian Jackson. I believe my TikTok is also Dynamite Jackson. You can see me on Twitter, Dynamite919. Bro. Yeah, you can come catch me in West Virginia tomorrow, in Bradley, West Virginia. In South Carolina soon.
Soon. Yeah, soon.
Soon. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. All right, beautiful people. Follow Dynamite Jackson on all of his platforms. AC Devine,
Brother Brian.
what you got going on and where can the people find you?
Man, tomorrow night, me and Dynamite get a chance at the Tag Team Championships in beautiful Bradley, West Virginia. We also got Gate City Battle. I think I just got a call from LeBron Cozone. He said that he wants us in the Gate City Battle Royal on March 2nd. We also have a pretty big matchup on March 22nd for United Pro Wrestling. I think we're facing the AEW team known as, the Infantry. We're facing them on March 22nd. And then we also have another shot at some Tag Team Gold, April 6th at Extreme Shock Wrestling in Kinston, North Carolina. We get to face the Radical City Kings for the Tag Team Championships that night. So, Brian, you may be right. We probably will have some tag team gold in our future.
Oh man, I feel it in my bones, brother. I feel it.
Yes, sir.
It's coming.
Yes, sir.
It's coming.
You can find AC Devine on Facebook at AC Devine, Instagram AC Devine 22, and Twitter AC Devine 2. TikTok as well.
TikTok as well. Follow AC Devine on all his platforms.
Oh,
All
one
of
more.
them.
Just make sure your girl don't scroll down too far.
There you go. She might see something she might see something she like. There you go.
One more platform I want to add. My Cash App is Dynamite Jackson.
There you go.
Yeah, just Dynamite
Boom.
Jackson. My Cash App. Yeah, you want to send any amount of money to that, you can. Just put that out there.
There you go.
AC Devine as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go.
Oh man, send some money to the Cash App. They taking donations and all that jazz. You know what I'm saying? Invest in the future. You know what I'm saying? Invest in your delights. Invest in pure temptation. Mr. Everything, what you got's going on and where can the people find you?
Oh, you already know, man. Mr. Everything is always in the gym. I'm actually in the gym right now, putting in this work. I'm showing some self-defense things to my good friend over here. She's learning some really good techniques. So I'm listen. You keep talking about me in a dark alley. You better not see this woman in the bright of day. Okay, don't see me in the darkest night, and don't see her in the bright of day. Tomorrow night I will be in West Virginia with AC and Dynamite. We're gonna put booster faces. AC and Dynamite is gonna walk out with the tag titles, and I'm going to walk out with the heavyweight championship if he shows up. You know, I got some beef to handle. Lance Erickson. It's going to be me and Lance Erickson tomorrow. Next weekend I will be in Dallas, Texas for Soar Mania, ran by Sir Mo, Mr. Bobby Horn. Best Damn Nation, be on the lookout for a interview with Sir Mo. Because while I'm down there, I'm going to get a little quick interview, and we will have that not next week, but the week after, available for you guys to see. And just putting together some things. And I'm making a change. I'm not going to tell you what the change is yet, but you guys are going to be surprised, and you guys are going to be excited. I'm excited about it. It happened by mistake, but once I saw it happen, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna capitalize on this mistake, and I'm gonna keep
his beard
going
off.
with it.
He cut his beard off. That's what happened. He finally cut
my beard off. You trying to make me look like a pedophile or something?
Oh my
God! No. Well, once you guys see, was that Chef laughing like that? Who's laughing like that? Yeah, there goes Chef. I forgot you was out there.
Yeah, because
Yeah, so once you guys see the transition that happens, I got some filming to do for this. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited about it. You already know where I want y'all to go, to my TikTok, because I need more followers. I'm selling stuff on TikTok now. I did this 15-day colon cleanse, and man, listen. I think the lunch, that square pizza I had in the 6th grade came out. It did.
Dang.
It did. I feel a lot lighter, a lot stronger, a lot faster. So AC and Dynamite, the next time we go to training, you guys are in trouble. I ain't gonna need no milk. I'm just lighter now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Are you saying, sir, that before you were full of shit?
yes.
Tell him, Brian.
And
Tell him, Brian.
If you want to put it that way, if you want to put it into layman's terms, okay, I can see that. But no, follow your boy TikTok, official _ Mr. Everything. You already know how I get down. Wrestling every week, modeling every month, and putting on movies every 6 months. So you already know Mr. Everything.
Oh man. Hey, listen, Mr. Everything, gotta go back out to the Best Damn Nation. Lance need his ass kicked really good, Vic. You gonna do it to him? I guess not. So,
Another Bobby Lashley story. Another Bobby Lashley story.
Damn, Vic.
I missed it. What'd you say?
I said we had a comment says Lance needs his ass kicked really good, Vic.
You already know. Real good. I'm gonna look. I got something in store for Lance Erickson tomorrow night. Y'all gonna
Bobby
love it.
Lashley sisters coming.
You said,
Look, Bobby. Look, I'm bringing Bobby Lashley's sister. I'm bringing Jessica Lashley. I'm bringing Burt Hanson. I'm bringing Victor Andrews. I'm bringing Roosevelt Conyers. I'm bringing everybody.
Don't
Everybody
bring
gonna
that
be
hold
there.
up.
towel. Don't
I'm
bring that
bringing
You
towel.
all my
you
multiple
bringing
personalities.
you bringing Jessica
Oh,
Lashley.
that's what we
Uh,
doing.
is
That's
you
what we doing right
bringing
now.
Jessica Lashley to the
Yeah.
party?
Oh
Is that what we
man.
Are
doing right
we
now?
doing that, sir? Uh, Will
See,
Jessica
this
Lashley
is
be
why
there?
you guys don't have any friends. This is why you guys are on this podcast talking to a bunch of men about men
We
who
we
wear
we don't
underwear
have
and
friends. We
whatnot.
have family. We all family in here.
Good comeback. Good comeback, Chef. You still
Oh
cool with me, but the
man.
rest of you, booster faces. Don't even worry about it.
Ah,
Oh man, listen, Chef had a good one. Chef Showtime. What you guys going on and where can the people find you?
Right now, is working on about getting this food truck. You know, taking care of these kids. You know, I want to leave them in the park sometimes, but yeah, take care of kids. Uh, you can find me on Facebook, Dante Carter or Chef Showtime. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Dante Carter or Chef Showtime.
All right. You guys go follow Chef Showtime on all his platforms. My name is Brian Renegade. You can find me on all platforms at Brian Renegade and see what I got going on. And if you want to see what we got going on with the show, man, you can follow our platforms. We on every single platform. If you on Spotify, you can listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, you know what I'm saying, Pandora, Google Podcasts. We even got an Instagram. You can follow us on Instagram at the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. You can follow our Facebook group, Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. We even got a Facebook page, the BD Wrestling Podcast, where we have all of our content. You can even follow us on X at the Best Damn Crew. We got a Twitch, the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, and then you can even follow us on TikTok at Best Damn Crew or Best Damn Wrestling Podcast.
talk to him, Brian. Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying? I got to every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? We got to get our followers up. People think we ain't doing real numbers out here in these streets, but we got 3.9 million impressions online. So we doing our thug thizzle. You know what I'm saying? And we listen. We got some great guests like the ones we had today. Listen, beautiful people, go follow your boys. Pure Temptation, Dynamite Jackson, AC, Devine, man, as they do their thing. These brothers are on the up and come up. And you can see them do their thing wherever they are. They posting videos online, and so follow your boys. You know what I'm saying? If you want some temptation in your life,
That's right. Because tempting ain't easy, Brian.
tempting ain't easy. I'm gonna be an honorary member. You know what I'm saying? If I can, I'll go through the initiation like R-Truth. I want to be an honorary member of Pure Temptation. You know what I'm saying? I want to live out my glory days through y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, brother, you bring us that water cash our truth had. You in there, bro?
You know, I think that had it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but a word. You know what I'm saying? I think I got a couple dollars in my pocket right now. Damn it. Look at you. Oh, man. But listen, thank you guys for joining us, man. Both of you fellas are welcome anytime that you want to come on. You want to share something. You are honorary alumni of the Best Damn Crew. You know what I'm saying? So we welcome you back with open arms. Anytime y'all want to come, talk shit, we got you, man.
But you
Got
gotta
you.
talk shit about Victor Andrews.
We got to. We wouldn't be the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast if we didn't do some ribs every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. But listen, thank you guys for joining us. Man, it's been an absolute honor and a pleasure to have y'all on this show, man.
Same
Brian,
here.
Chef Showtime, Victor,
Yep.
Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
So he left after y'all talked shit to him. You know what I'm saying? He can't stay in the kitchen too long. You know what I'm saying? It get a little hot for him. He started to get unbothered.
He's mad at me because I talk about him being Bobby Lashley's sister.
He said, you know, I'm tired of this shit. Oh, man. Well, listen, it was an absolute pleasure to have you guys on here. Listen, I'm going to do my little sign off. I'm going to say the best, and I'm going to let you guys say damn. Okay, so I'm gonna just point to you, and I want everybody to say that. We're gonna do it like that today. Y'all good?
What?
Y'all ready?
Oh yes.
All right. We will see you next week on the next best
Damn.
Damn.
Damn,
wrestling
that was awesome.
podcast. Beautiful people, we bid you adieu.